Hey, what's up, everybody? It's his old school smoker here. These are my videos are gonna be really raw. I mean, I don't have a big fancy setup. I don't have, lights and cameras and all that stuff. I'm doing this on my phone. But, with everything that's happening in the vaping world, I feel, like I need to put my voice out there and, just kind of put my 2 cents in. I am a member of CASAL. Um, I started kind of dabbling in vaping, uh, 4 or 5 years ago or something like that. You know, struggled a lot with 2 packs a day smoker. Um, I'm gonna be putting a lot of videos out there about different things. I'm not, Grim Green or one of them guys. I am subscribed to them and watch them religiously. And I do try to keep up with some of the things that's happening because, as you know, a lot of places are unfortunately banning stuff, banning equipment, banning juice, and this is just me putting my voice out there because I feel like anybody that vapes in any way or form should. I drive over the road. I'm in a lot of different states. I'm originally from Kentucky, tobacco state. So, yeah, I'm going to make my voice be heard. I think that more and more people should start, standing up for this. If we do, and do it correctly and not, getting on there and bashing people. I'm not going to bash nobody. I don't believe in that. But I am going to make my voice be heard. Now, I'm a very pro vapor. I've done my research. I've read all the articles about stuff. And, as a smoker, I developed COPD. And I was on 3 different inhalers, which I'm still kind of, I still have my days, I learned a lot from people like Grim Green again, and Indoor Smoker and Twisted 420, a lot of them guys, and Vapor Trails. And I have actually, learned a lot and, researched because of them guys. First of all, I just want to say thank you guys for, supporting, vaping and kind of being our voice of all the people that's out there. In the area that I'm from a little town called Radcliffe, Kentucky. It's right outside of Fort Knox. And we're seeing a big boom in the Juul. And, I know we're not really supposed to say that on YouTube, and it's, even radio commercials. You're driving down the road listening to your radio and you're going to hear a bunch of commercials for the Juul and stopping smoking and stuff like that. And it's kind of incredible, to hear other, how the stigma of vaping is so bad in other cities, but where I come from, it's actually, even my doctor's like, I can't tell you, that vaping is good for you, but I know it's a lot safer than the cigarettes. Me, myself, I've had a lot of different experience. I've got a lot of different mods, and I'm going to talk about some of the things that I have experience with, and hopefully it'll help some of you smokers out there that are still puffing away on the cigarettes. 2 of the things that I'm going to talk about today is from Views. This is the new little pod that, they're like every 10 minutes there's a commercial for this. It's just a little pod. It's got a lot of juice in it. It comes in a lot of different flavors. This is not really a review, but I'm just gonna, I'm gonna talk about a couple of things that, helped me. Pretty clicky. It's magnetized. It just, and get a lot off of it. Just coming off cigarettes and stuff, I recommend something like this. It's got a little light on it. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of like the Juul pod, it lets you know where your battery's at. Now, another thing was this. This is another Views product called the Vibe. Now, the Vibe is, it comes in different flavors too. It's pretty much, a cartridge on a battery. Pretty simple, pretty plain Jane. It comes with a charger. You screw, your charger in and you plug it in. Easy peasy. And you screw it back on. The bottom lights up, pretty much let you know where your battery life is at. Now, a lot of people knock these because, like some of these, like the blue e-cigs, or used to be called My Von Earl or something like that, is now blue. And a lot of people knock these because they're, big tobacco owned now, but if it gets you off the cigarettes, man, do it. And I'm telling you, like this little thing here, it tastes like a cigarette. I'm not on this as much as I am on, a cigarette. It's got another little indicator light at the bottom that lets you know, where your battery's at. It'll come with a packet that's got, your charger. The only thing I don't like about this is another one of them things that's got a special charger. You don't take a micro USB or anything like that. It's got, the little things that, the little contacts that actually, create a contact and then charge the battery, which, this is the battery itself. So, but I do have a lot of different mods, and I will be going over some of them, like this one here, the Twist. I really like it. I actually started off on a mod that was, I can't remember the name of it, that was a Twisted 420 co-op thing. This one here I like a lot. I have another mod that's got the mesh tank or whatever. I can't even think of the name of them right now, but right now I'm kind of working with, I picked up in Hollywood actually, Red's Apple, and again, this is not a review. I will be doing some reviews, but this is, you can, just more just dealing with smokers, and people that want information about this. My next one, I'm actually going to just be talking about juice, or the oil, or however you want to, whatever you want to call it. Most people that vape call it juice, and I come to find out that one of the main ingredients is the same thing that's pretty much in my inhaler, which is a propylene glycol and vegetable glycerin, flavoring, nicotine. I have 3 milligrams in this, 3 milligrams of nicotine. I've tried the Nick salts. I've got a lot of other stuff that I'm gonna be showing and talking about. I've got stuff that holds Nick salts. I've got some Nick salt juice. So, my main thing is just, I feel that, with all the bans and stuff that's going out, and a lot of the misinformation that, people need to start speaking up and actually, telling people what it's really about, because it's not what, the news and a lot of the other things out there would have you believe. It's a good way of stop smoking. It's a good way of, just completely knocking cigarettes in the head if you really stick with it. So until next time, I'll catch you later.